time we landed on Yavin, whatever shock we'd felt at the destruction of the Death Star had been replaced by anger. For months we'd treated the rebellion like a disobedient child, only to be repaid for our tolerance with treachery on an unimaginable scale. Frankly, I don't remember much of the fighting. I guess we won.
Okay, you all know the mission. The Rebel base is located in that ancient temple over there. Our first job is to take the Rebel command post located in the ruins of that stone fountain just ahead. Our next objective is to capture the command post on the divide. Gather your forces. It'll be a tough slog. And stay down! Rush the reflecting pool. It will make a good staging area for the assault of the temple. Roger that. at the point marked on your map. Retrieve the bomb from its drop-off location and place it near the temple security door. The bomb has a 10-second timer, so you better start running as soon as you set it.
Watch that turret!
There they are. Decapitate the rebel command. Of our fallen brothers will sleep soundly tonight.
After the battle, the surviving members of the 501st finally caught their breath. The Empire had taken the rebels' best shot and come up standing. Now, it was our turn to strike. No one ever complained about the cold on Hoth. We never felt it. Even though we were blinded by blizzards, we could see the final end of the rebellion in our blaster sights. Was it only a mirage, perhaps? But on that day, on that planet, our blood ran hot with dreams of victory, melting the ice that stood in our way.
There is no tomorrow, men. Today we crush the rebellion once and for all. You know the orders. Destroy the shield generator in preparation for Lord Vader's arrival. Next, focus all efforts on preventing the final transport ship from lifting off. We'll begin by taking over their Outlook command post. Move out. attack on the shield generator. The AT-ATs will take point on the attack. Protect them at all costs. Has been reduced to rubble. Ready the ground troops for the assault on Echo Base.
They're coming in.
transport before it can escape. Excellent work, Lieutenant. I'll inform Lord Vader. Deactivated. Moving on to capture the back hangar in preparation for our assault on the Rebel transport ship.
Squash them down! Your strength is nothing compared to the dark side.
Last, we almost had that Rebel scum. An orbital strike beacon has been placed in the hangar for you. Acquire the beacon and place it under the transport ship. Command will use the coordinates for the beacon to launch a massive attack from above. Failure is not an option. Excellent. Now protect your current position.
As the rebels fled, the 501st gathered around a burning bunker and let out a cheer that shook the stars. The rebellion was done. The Death Star was being rebuilt bigger than ever. Order had finally returned to the galaxy, in no small part due to the efforts of the fighting men of the 501st.